Hello guys, this is So Sports and you're welcome to Beyond the Whistle where the game continues. If you think the game ends after the referee blows the whistle, then I guess you're mistaken. There's the drama, the stories and so many more. This is why Beyond the Whistle is here, to take you on everything outside the referee whistle, and I'm definitely not here alone. I've got Leo the Baller is right here with me, and together we'll be talking you through everything in the world of sports outside the referee whistle.
Thank you for having me here, Radio Freak, and I'm sure the audience can't wait to hear from us. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started. This is the first episode of Beyond the Whistle, and we are starting from boy oh boy. We're starting from the UEFA Champions League that just concluded, the recent one on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Yeah, there's so many actions and attractions, and I've got Bola right here now. Bola, we have some scintillating matches that went down on Tuesday and Wednesday. Which was the first one that caught you off guard?
Obviously, as a Barca fan, the Barca game against Frankfurt caught my attention, and the Chelsea's loss to Atalanta caught my attention too. So which one do you want us to take?
Okay, let's dive into the biggest one, which was the game against Real Madrid versus Man City at the Santiago Bernabeu. Yeah, so now let's talk about that game. Xabi Alonso going to that game was threatened. There was threats that was going to get fired, right? And now they lost the game, 2-1. Where do you think Xabi Alonso's fate lies at this point?
Obviously, they are in a bad form right now, yes. And with the game, the pressure on him counts. But you know, he has injured players. Mbappe is out. The likes of Militao are out. Trent Arnold out. And the midfielders, Camavinga and co. I mean, you can't judge him with that game. And right now, what I heard is the board members are behind him solidly, and the players are also behind him. So we can't just decide for him. This is his first season. You can't cope with that kind of players and expect a turnaround like that. So this kind of setbacks are obviously.
In the world of football, when the directors and the owners decide to back you, you know what follows it? The sacking. So do you think he's gonna get sacked?
But at least they are still motivating him. They are behind him. They are showing that, okay, we know you can't do this alone. We got your back, so do the right thing and fix everything. And I mean, their next game is against Alaves, so they expect him to bring back the energy from the back-to-back home loss against Celta Vigo and now to Man City. So they expect a turnaround against Alaves.
Obviously, that's what every Madrid fans will be hoping, that they get that sort of turnaround. But let's dive quickly into the game. Real Madrid scored first, and I would like the champions spirit that Man City gave back to come back in the game and eventually win it. What do you think happened with Real Madrid after scoring first?
I think Man City had a bit of creativity, and they showed it in the game. The creativity, the possession play, and they attacked when they know it is the right time to attack. They defended when they know it is the right time to defend, and they held the possession when they know it is the right time. So they showed every bit of display in that game. And on the other side, Madrid, they lacked bit of composure, concentration, and the only player that I saw in that game that entered my eyes was Jude Bellingham. That boy was he was all around in that game, from the aggressive tackles, the dirty tackles, the box-to-box energy. I mean, if Madrid has brought that kind of player like Bellingham 3 on the field, I mean, the game won't have ended like that. So
now with Madrid, you're asking them to do more business in the winter transfer window that will be coming up very soon.
Obviously, yes. And they should offload some players that are taking them back. I would like to mention it, but they know.
It's actually very, very, it's normal if they are, going through this kind of pressure. But before now, in the past 3 weeks, Madrid were actually leading the league with close to 4 points or 5 points. But now they are trailing Barca with 4 points. Let's check the other match game in the UEFA Champions League, which is a very, very scintillating one as well. The game that features Atalanta versus Chelsea. Chelsea, after they won Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, the next 4 games, they've not gone on to win any. What does that tell you?
Same thing is happening to Real Madrid right now. I think Barcelona has this, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I don't want to call it a bit of
jazz or something.
Yes, do you get? But obviously, all the teams that played against Barca this season that gave Barca a tough time obviously after that game, they started experiencing some setbacks. The likes of PSG, the likes of Club Brugge, the likes of Chelsea, and now Madrid. Now Madrid, in 9 games after they played against Barca, they won only 3. The like Chelsea, same thing. 4 games in a row, no win. So I mean,
Let's talk about Enzo Maresca quickly. What do you think is getting wrong at this point with Chelsea? Because in their last game, they drew 0-0 to Bournemouth, and the previous one they lost 3-1 to Leeds United. So what do you think is going on? You know, when they have their star players back, they say, okay, let this guy come. Cole Palmer now is back to the setting. Caicedo is also back to the setting. So what's going on with Chelsea at this point?
the coach won't do more than what he can do. Why don't we blame the players? Why don't we blame the players? You can't blame the coach only. He gave his first 11. He put the player he trusts more on the pitch. I mean, if you are a coach, you can't put a bad player on the pitch when you know something is at stake. So obviously, why don't we condemn the players instead of the coaches? I mean,
So who are you gonna condemn in that game? I think Sanchez was brilliant. It was one of their best players.
Absolutely, he was brilliant. He made great saves, and if not for Roberto Sanchez in that game, the game would have got more uglier. Like the scoreline would have been like 4-1, 5-1. But I mean, he made saves, fantastic saves. So in that game, what I saw was a bit of the substitution Enzo Maresca made for him taking off Neto and leaving Gittins on the pitch. I mean, I'm not condemning Gittins, but what can Gittins create that Neto can't do better?
But we had their star man, Cole Palmer. He couldn't just provide any brilliant magic as he used to.
Cole Palmer didn't play in that game.
He didn't play in the game?
He didn't play in the game.
Wow.
He didn't play in the game. I don't think so. They started
But he was back.
He was back, but he wasn't included in the squad.
Okay, now let's dive into other match games. Like the one with Arsenal versus Club Brugge. Coming behind the defeats that they had with Aston Villa. You know, that 9-minute goal by Buendia to nick the victory from Arsenal in the English Premier League. Now they're back to winning games, and they beat Club Brugge 3-0. What do you think about Arsenal performance? I think they were brilliant.
Obviously, it is clear Arsenal are in a great form this season. Their Champions League from now, this is 6 wins in a row for them in the Champions League, and they've only conceded 1 goal in that Champions League.
Yeah.
So with that form, I don't think Club Brugge could match their energy. Even playing in their home, I don't think they could match their energy. Arsenal showed a bit of maturity. It was a statement win from the loss they had in the weekend. So, I mean, everybody showed a great personality in that game. So, yes, they deserved it.
So now, shortly we'll be going into the knockout phase.
Yes.
But do you think that whoever ends up winning this league phase will go on to win the UEFA Champions League?
I'm not accepting that, because same thing happened last season with Liverpool. Same thing happened. We all saw what they did.
Yeah.
And they ended up going out of this thing against, was it PSG or who?
PSG.
So I don't think, but Arsenal this season, they are showing a bit of that champions with being top of the league and conceding just a goal in this phase. So I mean, we should expect more. I'm not saying they will, but we should expect more for them.
They're giving us glimpses.
Yeah, exactly, my bro.
Just like Arsenal have always. They will always, give us something to look for.
No.
Are they different this season?
They are different.
Wow.
They are different because obviously they are showing that character, the winner's mentality. They are showing it. So I don't want us to count them out. They might win the Premier League.
They might. Might is a strong word.
And obviously they might, because you can't just count them out with that loss. We all know any team in England that has Park at the end of their stadium, they will definitely give you a hard time.
That is 1 point. And you know what's behind right now?
No, it is not 1 point.
Pep Guardiola.
It is not 1 point. It is 3 points. They are on 33 points. No,
Okay,
2 points.
2 points.
And Man City is on 31 points.
So now, Pep Guardiola is behind.
It should be behind.
Manchester United also. Let's not talk Manchester United. We're going to go on a short break. We're still locked on Beyond the Whistle, where the game continues. The game does not end after the referee whistle. My name is Radio Freak, and I've got Leo, the baller, right here also. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Yeah, so quickly, let's talk about individual performance, and let's draft out a starting exile and the best starting exile for this game week. And which formation do you think we can adopt?
We can adopt 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
Yes.
Okay, I
For
think
me,
that's perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect. So Who was your best goalkeeper of the
David
game week?
Raya, because man had an astounding game and a clean sheet. Regardless of everything, he had an amazing game. Despite the team winning 3-0, he made some fantastic saves, more than 6 saves.
Yeah.
That could have gotten Club Brugge a goal, even though to like revive their spirit. I mean, David Raya had a good game.
I would have countered it with Courtois, but then Courtois didn't win. So David Raya takes it for us. And centre back, what are you picking?
I'm picking Guavador and Gerard Martin.
Okay. You're
Because-
picking Ruben Diaz had it for me as well. It was not easy defending Vinicius Junior and also defending.
Matheus Nunes had Vinicius in his pocket, and I'm sure he is still there. So Ruben Diaz had a great game. Like, he was just flexing. I didn't mean Mbappe was in that game. It would have been a different show. But no Mbappe, no show. So Vinicius was just there. Rudiger was the one like trying to create a scene in that front. And I didn't see Vinicius in that game. Apart from the penalty, he was trying to dive in the first half. So,
Do you think Madrid are over reliant on Mbappe?
okay.
It's evident.
Is it not showing? Is it not showing?
It is,
No
it
Mbappe,
is.
no show. I won't lie, no Mbappe, no show.
Okay,
So,
let's move on to the fullbacks now.
Fullbacks, Jules Koundé had an amazing week.
Unarguably.
2 goals, and Riconelli had his first Champions League, and he had an amazing man of the match performance
That
too.
was
So,
sublime.
Jules Koundé for my right back, Nelly for my left back,
Okay.
Gerard Martin starting as a CV, and Guavador. So that's
Okay,
why.
the two midfielders.
Benfica's midfielder.
Yeah.
Remind me of his name, please.
Rico.
Rico
Yeah.
and Pedri starting
Okay.
at the 2 defensive midfielders, and I have Carl,
Carl.
Noni Madueke, and Rodrigo. I prefer Rodrigo because
Let's quickly talk about Noni Madueke and for Arsenal at this point.
yeah, he scored a massive good brace.
Those goals were fantastic. They were
Fantastic
stunner,
goals.
they were screamer. But why is he not getting it in the Premier League? Or is it just not gelling for him in the Premier League?
The minute
He's getting.
is getting, and you know, if I don't know,
Should he be picked ahead of Leandro Trossard?
Trossard and Martinelli are playing obviously on different wing, and Trossard is in a great form this season.
He's a fantastic.
Like one of the best attackers Arsenal have produced this season, apart from Saka. I mean, Trossard week in week out, if he's not even scoring, the assists, the shots,
It's putting Martinelli on his toes for sure.
you get. I know Martinelli is brilliant in Champions League this season.
It's brilliant.
Like he has scored 5 straight goals.
Do you think that's why he's getting the nod in the UEFA Champions League? ahead of
Martinelli?
Leonardo Trossard. In the
Trossard
Champions
is
League?
injured, and obviously the coach will want to switch players to obviously have a rest. Trossard is playing in the league week in, week out. So, I mean, Martinelli should also get a chance to play in Champions League. And obviously, Martinelli has a great form in the Champions League too. So, he has scored like 5 goals in 6 matches now. And he has also broken some records.
Martinelli?
Yes, check it out. Check it out.
I will.
So, yes,
How about-
Noni Madueke on the right side, Rodrigo on the left side.
Okay.
And my 9,
Your 10.
Carl. I said Carl.
Carl. Let's analyze Carl's game.
All right.
You know, I think Bayern are used to producing these big talents. We had Musiala, who is
Musiala is
out
not
injured.
a Bayern talent.
Musiala is who's?
It's obviously from England. He was a Chelsea's
But
academy boy.
Bayern gave him the starting.
Yeah,
Bayern gave him the spotlight.
Yeah.
Of course. So no, he shone in Bayern. So he didn't get anything in England.
But Carl obviously is from academy. I mean,
Which team academy?
Bayern's
No,
academy.
I'm talking about Musiala now.
I'm talking about Carl.
Carl.
Yes.
It's from Bayern's academy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's you know, Bayern are used to bringing this good talent. We have Toni Kroos, we have Musiala, and now we have Carl. What do you think about Carl? Do you see him going to the World Cup?
Boy, do I see him going to the World Cup?
Yeah.
If you are the coach, wouldn't you take him to the World Cup?
There's Florian Wirtz at Liverpool.
I mean, you don't have to start all games. You can be a backup plan as a player.
I think the midfield is quite stuck with
If he's
German
quite
midfield is
stuck, which can play as a winger? Tell me the winger Germany has, apart from Sancho, apart from, Gnabry,
Yeah,
Sané,
Sané.
and
They don't have
you
that.
can't mention like 5 wingers.
Yeah.
But Musiala can still play from the wing. He has great footwork. And Carl can still find a spot. So yes, obviously you can't write him off.
Our striker, our number 9,
Haaland, of course.
Haaland.
Robert Haaland.
But it was a penalty, okay?
Was it not counted?
Forgive me.
I mean,
Okay, now Haaland have now scored 50 goals in 51 UEFA Champions League game.
that guy is like, I mean,
You're seeing breaking Cristiano Ronaldo's record, 140.
if, see, with this form that he is right now, he might break Messi's record of 2012 of scoring 91 goals in the calendar year. He might break it maybe in the nearest future, maybe not now, but in the nearest future he might, and he can, because that guy is an absolute machine. You can see him. Look at the penalty he created. You can see the way he moved, the way he deceived Rudiger.
Yeah.
And yes, expect more from him.
There you have it. Our starting 11 for
Yeah.
the UEFA Champions League match day. We have Raya in goal, Gerard Martins and
Gvardiol.
Gvardiol. Then we have Conde on the right back, and the left back is Nico
Really,
Riley, and we have Pedri in midfield. And who do you pick in midfield?
the Benfica's midfielder.
Yeah. Pedri and Rico. Then on the attack, we have
Noni Madueke.
Rodrigo on the left, Noni Madueke on the right, and Carl.
Yes.
And on that is the number 10,
Yes.
and Alan top strike. So
Yes.
which is your own best player? I know yours can differ with ours, of course. We are expecting that because
Yeah,
you know we all
obviously.
see things differently, and that's what we have right now on the UEFA Champions League. It was a nice time on the show. I enjoyed my time. It's also nice having Leo Bola alongside me today. It was nice having you, Leo.
Nice having you too.
So that is our UEFA Champions League starting exile of the week. But if you beg to differ, if you have a different starting exile compared to ours, you can do well to comment that on our platform. You can also follow us on all social media platforms and on YouTube, like and subscribe our videos. Please also do well to share. You can also turn on the notification button to get further updates. And that's it for us on Beyond the Whistle, where the game continues. We'll be seeing you in the next episode. Stick around. We'll be right back next time.